you were more conservative early on in your career on immigration. CNN's Kay Files out with a new report this week on your 2008 campaign website and a mailer sent from your congressional office. Back then, a long time ago, but still in your public life. Take a look. You said you were a, quote, firm opponent of giving, quote, amnesty to illegal aliens, unquote. You said English should be, quote, the official language of the United States. You called for expediting deportation of undocumented immigrants. Now, I know you have very different positions today, but let me ask you, if Trump's immigration positions are racist, were they racist when you held some of those positions as well?
They certainly weren't empathetic, and they were not kind, and I did not think about suffering in other people's lives. And one thing I did 10 years ago when I became senator and was going to represent 20 million people across our state, I recognized that a lot of places in my state and I needed to understand what those constituents needed too. And so I took the time. I went down to Brooklyn. I met with Nydia Velasquez, who's been a leader in fighting for families for a long time. And I listened. And I realized that things I had said were wrong. I was not caring about others. I was not fighting for other people's kids the same way I was fighting for my own. And I was wrong to feel that way. And so I just said, I'm not going to stand by and do nothing for families that are suffering in my state and in my communities.
So what's the difference, though, just help me understand, between your previous positions, which you characterize as wrong and not empathetic, and President Trump's positions today that you call racist?
So what President Trump is doing is creating fear and division and a darkness across this country that I've never seen before. One of the reasons I'm running for president, Jake, is because we have to restore that integrity to our presidency, to this country. We have always been a compassionate country. We have always cared about others. We've always believed in the golden rule. And what President Trump is doing is destroying the moral fabric of what this country stands for. We have the Statue of Liberty in our New York harbor. She stands for a beacon of light and hope for others who need us. Send us your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We have never been afraid of immigrants. We've never been afraid of refugees and asylum seekers. This president has sown fear and division that just makes us weaker. And so I think what he's done is so horrible and so mean-spirited that I am nothing like him and never will be, because my values haven't changed.